Hey, what's going on, family? I want to say thank you guys for stopping on my channel, Divine Inspirations. This is your boy, Chris Howard, and I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for sticking with me, growing with me, and being part of this journey. Hey, listen, man, I got an extremely big topic I'm going to talk to you about today, and it's on fear, you guys. You know, fear has stopped many of us. It stopped me, included, at one point in time when I understood what I was in fear of. It's time to get out of this fear mindset, man. It's time to move in faith. It's time to move on our greater abilities in life, because you have so many great abilities that you're running from because of this fear, man. Fear is nothing. Fear is false illusions appearing real. That's all it is. It's appearing in here, so it's look like it's coming out there. That's not true. It's time to turn that around. It's time to make better decisions. It's time to make these decisions we've been waiting for, but fear has stood in our way. You know what? It's time to get over ourselves. That's the biggest fear. We're thinking about all the things that we're not good at. We're thinking about all the things that we're inadequate about. We're thinking about all our flaws. We're thinking about people who may support us and won't support us. We have all these things going in our heads that stop us from going forward because of fear. You know what? I'm here to help out, guys. It's time to get over this fear. Time to get over the fear. The fear means nothing. You can conquer any fear you want to conquer. You could do anything you want to do. The time is now. It's time to get excited. It's time to focus in. It's time to understand that you were built for this. You were made for this. You were molded for this. Everything you've been through in your life molded for you for right now. This isn't by accident that we're talking right now. This isn't by accident that you're seeing this video. This isn't by accident, you guys. This is on time, on purpose. It has a reason for it. I don't know your reasons, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you stopping on this channel today isn't by accident. It's time to get over your fears. It's time to acknowledge what your fears are. It's time to look at it head on and say, you will not defeat me no more. I'm stopping it today. I'm stopping the bleeding, and I'm going forward. Hey guys, man, check out this video. I'm telling you, it's going to be a powerful one. Make sure you like and subscribe on my channel, Divine Inspiration. Thank you guys again. One love. Let's get to it. Fear. Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Let's read that one more time, you guys. An unpleasant emotion caused by belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. You know, this is such a big thing because a lot of people don't even realize that they're living in fear. You know, everyone wants to say, well, they're living to be safe. They're living to just survive. A lot of it is stemming from living in fear. When you're living in fear, you're going to move a certain way. You're going to respond a certain way. You're going to think a certain way. You know, when you're moving in faith, you're going to have a whole different disposition. You're going to move totally different from a person who's moving in fear. When a person's moving in fear, they're thinking the glass is half empty. They're thinking they don't have enough. They're thinking that they're not good enough. They're thinking all these negative thoughts about themselves. Put this down. Because fear has stopped many of us from being great. But the great ones, they move totally different. We wouldn't have people to look up to admire as role models if they didn't conquer fears, if they didn't get over things, if they didn't challenge certain beliefs within themselves, if they didn't challenge beliefs that was out there. See, this is the problem. We're waiting for someone else to conquer our fear. Let me tell you a little secret. Someone already has. Because someone took something that you're complaining about, that you're scared of, and they made it into something. Are they any different than you? I'm going to tell you right now, no. But what separates you guys is your belief system. That's what's different. It's not the abilities. It's not the fact that that person can hear differently than you, see differently than you, or anything like that. It's their belief system about themselves. When you have your belief system in check, you overcome fears with no problem because you know that you're in charge of what you see, you're in charge of what you believe, and you're in charge of where you want to go. See, here's the problem. A lot of people are afraid to face challenges along the way. When you're going after something, let's get this straight. You're going to face things that are going to challenge you. Why do these challenges arise? Because you need to be molded. You need to be humbled. You need to be groomed into what you want to receive. You can't just, if you never knew about money, if you never had any financial education, but you're saying, I want $5 million, okay? And you never had any financial education on what to do when you handle a lot of money like that, when you really never had money, you're not going to blow the money away. So when you're going through a process of earning money, learn how to handle what's in front of you as you continue to grow on your journey. That's what's going to make it sustainable for when you do receive the $5 million you're seeking. But a lot of people are afraid to take on a business adventure. They have all kinds of ideas. Instead of doing their homework, stop believing your friends who haven't done anything. Stop believing people who haven't made it off the block yet. Stop believing in people who just tell you he say, she say, instead of doing your own homework and getting around someone who's already successful with it. There's someone who's already achieved it in that field. So how can you say something doesn't work? No, you don't work because you're living in fear. When you're living in fear, you're not going to work. You're going to find a reason why you shouldn't work. You're going to continue to play the victim role. You always got to be the victim why something doesn't work. No, you need to work. You need to put in the work. You need to grind. You need to start cutting off some things that no longer serve you. A lot of you are afraid to cut things off, cut people off. Say, you know what, I need a timeout from this. I need a timeout from that. It doesn't have to mean you have to let everything go. But certain things need a timeout. Some things just need a break. Because how you expect to get to something when you can't put no focus on it? You can't put no energy into it. You're being pulled in all different kinds of directions, but you can't focus on your dream and your goal. That's not the way to do it. But living with the roadblocks of fear you placed in front of you because of things you've been in your past, or my mom, my auntie, someone said I wasn't good enough, said I wasn't smart enough. My school grade said I wasn't smart enough. Do you know that there are people who make millions of dollars who don't have a college degree? Shout out to those who have college degrees, because that's very hard work too. I've been there. I've been in college. I've been in university. It's not easy either. But there are other ways where you can still be very successful and achieve what you want to achieve. But you putting a fear in front of you with everything. That's energy you put in front of you. Because fear is energy. That's all it is. You're putting that vibration out there. See, the subconscious mind isn't logical. So if you're putting out fear, it's going to bring more fear into your life. Things that you are afraid of. It's going to make you more scared. But you have the power to change that. You don't have to live in fear. You don't have to walk in fear. You don't have to move in fear. It's good to be aware, but you don't have to move in fear. When you're moving in faith, you have a total different mindset. When you're in faith, you have a total different walk. When you're in faith, you have a total different talk. And you know what's so funny? Other people can feel it. Other people can see it. Other people say something's different about that person. The only thing that's different is you're not walking around like that 95% who's living in fear, who's waiting for man to change things. When they walk in the faith, you're walking with God, and God's going to move things in your life that you never thought were possible. But when you're connected to the divine spirit, you're becoming as one. Things happen. Mountains move. Money comes in. Houses get bought. Miracles happen every single day. But you can't be wishy-washy with your thinking. You can't be in fear in 1 minute and then be in faith in the next minute. No, you have to be all in one or all out the other. It's plain and simple. I'm telling you right now, challenge those old beliefs. Challenge those things that held you down. Challenge those things. We're all grown men and women now. You're still living off of something that happened in 1997, and it's 2020. Times have changed. Can't you see? I'm talking through a phone right now. Was they doing this in 1997? No. So why are you still living in mentally? Understand where you're at today and start to embrace the person you are right now. Those things that were challenging before, they are meant to be conquered because you're more than a conqueror. You're a winner. You're here right now. You have the ability to change anything you want to change. Fear has stopped us from way too long, and 95% is all in imagination, you guys. It's all in your mind. Life is reflected from the inside out. It's what we see on the inside is what reflects on the outside, not the other way around. How we see ourselves, how we think about ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, that's what reflects on the outside. We respect ourselves, love ourselves, and treat ourselves as wealthy, as rich, we're abundant. You know, that's what's going to reflect on the outside. But when we're treating ourselves worthless, I don't care how a person dresses up. If they're treating themselves worthless on the inside, they can have on all the designer that they want. You're gonna see it. That they don't really value themselves. They charge material objects to value themselves. They don't really have it inside them. So they try to cover it up, they try to dress it up. Fear has done too much damage, but the damage is done. The damage is over. It's time for healing. It's time for resurrection. It's time for the real you to wake up. The real you needs to come to the forefront. The new you is begging to come to the forefront of your life right now, because it knows where you want to go. It knows who you desire to be, and it's tired of sleeping. It's time to wake up, you guys. So I hope that resonates with you on fear. Get over your fears. Is ways to do it. Seek it out. Find the information. Get it done. Become the you that you know you need to become, and live the life that you desire to live. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.